I'm
That was honestly insane, nigga. That shit was the craziest shit of my life.
Yeah, I ran off on someone like that too. That shit's crazy.
I got some fucking... Yeah, my friend, that nigga lost his iPhone that day, and then the nigga who I went to hit the lick with, he gave me a pair of Yeezys just for going with him, bro.
Oh, that's clutch.
Yeah, he gave me like the fucking 360 boost. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Hey, bro, if you get it's worth it for the Yeezys, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly, but shit. Honestly, the other dude, if he would've had a gun, bro, I would've let that bitch go. But for all that fucking heroin, bro. That shit was honestly like a lot.
Yeah, and they don't go for cheap either. That shit's pricey.
Nigga, oh my god, nigga, my friend made so much money off all that.
Yeah.
And then, bro, I remember like I would like ride with him and shit, bro. Like,
I mean, like, not that I know much about any of this, I have absolutely no first-hand experience whatsoever, but...
Yeah.
I remember me and my boy Darius, we were about to rob someone for a gun. We were at the park, high as fuck. Like, we literally smacked, like, we faced 3 blunts each, like, before we got to the park. He was trying to buy a gun off us, and we ended up running off him. Bro, I was fucked up, bro. That shit was funny. Bro, we didn't talk about, like, what the fuck we were gonna do. We were at the benches, we were with the fucking kid. He's like, let me see the money. The kid gave him his whole wallet. I'm like, bro, run off with the whole wallet. He just starts grabbing money out of it. And then he acts like someone's pulling up. And then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, bro, when should I swing on this nigga and start beating the fuck out of him and just take off? And then next thing you know, I see my nigga booking. I'm still in the bench, high as fuck. I look confused. Me and the nigga looking at each other like, and then I'm like, oh shit. So I get up and I hit his ass one time just to make sure he doesn't run after us. And then as he keep running and I drop my hat. And then me and him, we're high as fuck. So my lungs are baby as fuck. Like I lost breath as soon as I whacked his ass. So like I'm over here jogging, boom, pow, running. Bro, that shit was so fucking lit, bro. We ran off, bro. We came, oh, he had a fake 100 too. I remember we were mad as fuck. He had a fake 100. We should have just grabbed the whole 100.
When I hit a lick for some marijuana, like for some weed, nigga, that was the craziest shit I've done, nigga. Honestly, like, bro, I thought I was like, nigga, I was so nervous that day, cause for the lick for the heroin, bro, like the nigga stopped chasing us and we just got in the car and skirted and we didn't know that nigga or nothing, bro. But nigga, shit, not too long ago, like 2 weeks ago, I hit a lick for some loud, bro, and it was just me and my brother, nigga. I'm like, yep, come to the house, and then like, bro, we skirted off on the nigga. But like the nigga started running after me, bro. And this nigga came to like my house, bro, like where I live.
Oh, like he knew where
and
you stayed
like,
at?
bro. Yeah, like, he was just like posted, nigga, and like, nigga, I ran inside my house, bro, and this nigga did not see me. Like, I outran the nigga, bro. Oh my god, whoa. Yeah, but I outran that nigga, and I was like so nervous, bro. I was like so nervous that day.
I went on a school trip to Washington, D.C., and like, I live in like there's like next to no violent crimes that happen in my fucking city. I live in a pretty nice, like, small and low city. And like, DC was such a huge fucking contrast to that. We went to a McDonald's in Chinatown and there was a fucking crackhead. Someone tried to kidnap me in the African American History Museum. That shit was fucked.
That's crazy.
Look at this cracker boy. He probably looks like a lot. How much you think we could get off him? Probably 2 bands. Fucking make him 4. What's your people's number? I can just fucking imagine.
Like I didn't actually see the crackhead, but my friends did, and they told me like they pull up on this fucking McDonald's in Chinatown, and like this dude's like, hey, what's up? And he's like talking to like the air next to him. He like puts his arm as he was trying to like put his arm around someone. His arm just like drops. He was like talking to an imaginary friend. And then apparently he just walked in McDonald's, grabbed a bag off of someone that was just taking a piss. Like he just took their food and left.
Gangster. I always wanted to just like, order 273. I would just walk up to the fucking front and finesse the fuck out of their food. I always wanted to do that.
Finesse the fuck out of them.
Oh my god, how did I not fucking pickaxe you?
I don't think I was weak enough to be pickaxed.
For real? That's what I thought you. I'll hit you for like 70, then some 70 more, then some 70 more. Like, god.
The kidnapping story was actually fucking scary.
I would hate to be. I don't know what the fuck I would do if someone tried to kidnap me.
The story about me, I almost getting kidnapped in the Washington.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, like
I've never gotten like close to kidnapped or nothing like that.
Yeah,
I beat me a nigga.
Honestly.
Yeah, like I was just chilling like by
Come
an
over here, boy. I
outlet,
got some logs
just
for you,
charging my
bitch. I
phone.
got an uppercut for you.
Like it was like checking Snapchat, that kind of shit, and this guy walks up, he's like, hey, can I charge my phone? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So he puts his charger down, and it's dead. I'm like, alright, he's charging his phone. And then he just leaves. He leaves his phone with us, and I'm like, oh, again, I'm a total pussy, so I could just like fucking joink this like Samsung S7 and just like fucking flip that shit, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just let him keep his phone. So we keep on chilling there, I'm watching his phone, then he comes back, and he's like staring at me and my friends. And he's like, I don't know, and he seems nice, but he seems like a little too nice, like it's kind of off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he looks sketchy.
And then he walks away, I still see him fucking staring at me. Then he comes back, sits down, keeps talking to us, and me and my friends have a group chat.
Oh my
and
god,
he's like,
how are you not dead?
Y'all just texting each other
Dude,
like, what the fuck?
pissed.
and my friend texts me, yo, this just creeped me out, we should just get up and leave. And I'm like, no, that'd be rude. So I just say, hey, we're gonna go downstairs to check out the gift shop, we'll see you, like, you know, nice talking to you. So so we all head out, and then my friend texts, like, you know, taps my shoulder, then like pulls up his phone, so I check my phone, and there's a message in the group chat that says he's following us. I take a quick glance around, and he's right behind me on the escalator, still fucking staring at me, and he's like smiling his like ear to ear, and I'm fucking scared. So I text my friends, alright, you know, we'll go back up, because maybe he's just going to the bottom floor. We'll go back up, and if he goes back up, we know he's following us.
Okay,
so
was he following us?
We go back up, same thing, right behind me, still staring at me. So, we come to, you know,
Look at this cute little boy.
Yeah, we come to the conclusion, there's 4 of us, my friend plays hockey, I play basketball and football. He's not taking 4 of us, especially considering some of us are kind of like, physically like built.
Okay.
So like, you know, we just sit on a bench in this, I don't remember if that was the Emmett Till, memorial? No, it wasn't Emmett Till one. It was about something. And we just sat on a bench in there. Oh yeah, I think it was about like African American culture, like throughout the years. And we're like, alright, we're just gonna sit in this fucking, on this bench. And if he runs up, fuck it. So, we sit there for a minute, and he eventually left. And you could see the bottom floor from the top floor, so we took a peek and we saw him leave. And like, we were joking about it afterwards, we were wondering like, who could take him in a fight. Like, and,
oh my god, he got me?
This guy, I'd say, was probably like somewhere, this guy was probably somewhere between like 19 and 25. What? He was tall, but he was really skinny. So I was like, oh yeah, like me,
you know, he's a
okay, and my friend that plays hockey.
What race was he?
What was that?
Honestly though,
what race was he?
I'm rude though. Like if someone like,
he was
like
he was black.
Oh yeah.
If there's like a weird ass person, bro, on me, bro, I'll be like, what's good with you? I'll like question him and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, what's up? What's your name?
Which the smart decision should have been to go downstairs to all the fucking school staff that were down there and been like, yo, you know, we're following us, but like, we had like pride. We didn't want to fucking go like that.
When you paid, did you like pay like $1,000 to go to Washington, bro?
No, why would it be 1,000?
It wasn't 1,000. I think the number off the top of my head was like 819.
Yeah.
What the?
I went to Washington,
it was decently expensive.
Yeah, I went to Washington in like fucking 5th grade, bro.
My fucking friend tried to bring my friend tried to bring a fucking bag of chips into the National Archives. And they're like my friend was trying to like munch on some fucking 4-inch Doritos.
You want this, homeboy? Oh my god, no! Oh my god!
You had me too, bro. You had me at like 3, bro. You had me at like 3. I started panicking. I was like, oh my god, my boat connection. I can actually get this. I was like, oh my god.
Bro, I was like, let's go. I'm about to give you the work, and you did my shit. Yeah, I'm for sure getting better on these keybinds.
Yeah, man, I was panicking. I was scared as fuck.
Yeah.
I had to whip out the pump and just like.
Another like scary ass story I had away from Michigan is I was actually in Costa Rica. We'd been saving up for this trip for fucking years, and we finally had enough. We got to go, and my mom and my dad were, I think they were at the bar downstairs, and me and my sister just chilling in the room. And they warned us about human traffickers before this, because Costa Rica has somewhat of a human trafficking issue.
Yeah.
And then we hear the door open, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, you can't get in unless you have a key card. And we don't hear anything. Door opens, we hear someone walking, we don't hear anything else. And me and my sister like, she opens the balcony door, and she's like, if someone tries to take us out of this room, we're jumping. And we're on like the 8th floor. We inevitably would have fucking died, but death was better than getting gang raped by some gang cartel, right? So like, you know, I didn't want to get train right on me, so I'm like, bet, we're jumping. And then we hear the door shut, and we're like, okay. We sit there for a few minutes, my sister grabs, I think it was like a coat hanger or something, she breaks it in half, so it was like kind of like sharp, and she walks out there. No one was there, but there was like 2 pints of beer shown on the counter. Turns out our fucking room ran out of beer, my parents ordered more, and it was just one of the fucking hotel staff dropping off beer.
I'm done.
And we got that fucking scared over that shit.
That was crazy. Yeah, I don't think I've never been nothing like that, to be honest. Nothing scary.
Yeah, same.
Costa Rica though, I've never even been out of the down. I've only been to Mexico, never been to motherfucking another like nice ass country.
That was the first time I've ever left the country, and as of so far, the only time I've ever left the country. I mean, I've technically been in like Canadian waters.
Yeah, I've been there too. I've been to Canada.
Detroit's like a 45-minute drive.
From Canada or Detroit?
For me to Detroit, it's like a 45-minute drive, and so is Canada because there's a bridge that just goes from Detroit to Canada.
Oh damn. Yeah, for me, see, I was like shit like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, from where I am, I could probably get to Toronto in like 3 to 5 hours.
Moo, come here, boy. Watch this, nigga.
Where'd you go? Are you still right there? Wait.
Hey there. Motherfucker. Come here, boy.
Yeah. Didn't you say that you were afraid of planes?
Yeah, bro.
I'm not scared of flying, but I'll never forget. I don't even know how it happened. I went on a little trip to Florida, I remember, and I went to, what was it called? Something Key. It was like Key West, could have been?
Oh yeah, Key West?
I went to Key West, yeah. And I was undoing my seatbelt on the plane, and that shit came off and somehow just fucking ripped like 3 layers of the skin on my hand off.
What?
That shit was oozing.
I would have been
bleeding.
Well, I would have been super stoned, especially that white privilege. Well, I'd be stoned.
Oh my G.
And I was like, whatever, you know, I'm in Florida, my hands hurt, boo-hoo, I'm not gonna let it stop me from having fun.
Facts.
Little do we know, we got into a huge fucking argument with my family members. They called the fucking cops, and we haven't seen them since, nor have we seen Florida since.
You got in an argument with your family members?
From Florida?
Yeah, like some family, because like, I remember, I forgot what it was over, it was over my sister. And they were arguing, and my dad wanted to leave, and my cousin was like, fuck you, the rental's ours, or you can't, like, you know, you're not taking it.
Yeah.
So my dad's like, give me the fucking key. And, you know, and my dad ended up like, trying to take it, and she like, she started trying to fight my dad, and my dad like tackled her, but like this is a woman, you can't just beat her ass. So he just kind of
Wait,
held
why
her
not?
down.
No, let me
For
Because
real.
it's a fucking
She's
woman,
asking
and like
for
you
it.
know,
She's
like
asking
it's gonna
for
be
it.
no.
If a bitch
think about
hits me,
how-
I'm
no,
uppercutting
no.
360,
I
kicking
know,
her
I know.
drop. No, I'm just
I
playing.
get that, but like, think about how much harder it's gonna be to win that case if it's a woman that he fought in self-defense. You know? It's gonna be a lot harder to win that case.
Yeah,
so,
facts.
he's like, it's not worth it. Like, I have a family, you know? And these motherfuckers call the police, and the police roll up, and they're like, alright, no real crimes have been committed here, so like, you just gotta go. They kicked us out. So I remember we spent like 3 days just taking, I don't think Uber existed in like,
Oh, hey there, sucker.
You wanna do that? You wanna do
I think
that?
the police somehow
What?
had us like
What?
designate, like, I think we just took like,
What?
they got taxis.
What? You don't want none of this? You don't want none of this?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh. He thought, nigga. He thought, oh my god. There's
I was
no
5
way, man.
HP, bro. No.
There's- I had 23, but you pick me, I had 2. I was like, oh, motherfucker.
I had 25.
I should have topped your shit with the damn thing.
You should have pumped my ass.
Bro, I'm still getting used to it. It's like, it's super hard for me, nigga, when I'm like building and shit to switch to my gun, nigga. It's the only thing that's killing me. Cause like, my switch mode is fucking R3 now, nigga. That shit's so hard.
We were switch modes R3.
Yeah, dude.
Bruh, that was my
Yo, there's a
Fuck,
nigga
man.
trying to rob me on Instagram, and this is really funny.
trying to
He's trying
rob
to
you
rob
on
me?
Instagram or what?
He's trying to like, he hasn't
Scam
robbed
you?
me. He's not like, I peep when niggas try to rob, cause they're not slick with it. And I already seen
He's try-
like his weird
He's trying to like
activities.
scam you.
Pretty
trying to, like,
much.
scam
Cause
you. I
like
see what you mean,
he's
I see
like,
what
you
you
still
mean."
got the pens. I don't know how many pens though. Like da da da. He's just saying some bullshit, bro. He's like, how many you
Yeah.
got? I'm trying to cop a lot.
Yeah, he's copying.
Yeah, he's cap. Like that's cap material.
For
Just
real.
capping.
I don't really know
No,
about
honestly,
pens
nigga,
though. Da, da, da,
I got
lying
licked,
ass.
nigga. I got licked once, bro, and I'll never get licked in my life
I don't let
again, bro.
niggas lick on me.
Nigga, I got licked for like shit, only like not that much. Like the nigga was only like, let me get he didn't even ask for a lot. He was only like, let me get half an ounce. I was like, bet that. And he licked my foot.
I only got like, I mean, the only time someone got something off me was at like gunpoint. Like,
Oh,
I was with my homeboy and I was lacking. Like, I didn't have the pole on me. I was about to sleep over his house, so I didn't think I was gonna need the pole. We go to the park. We meet up with a plug. We caught from the plug. And then it's like 20 minutes later, the plug is serving someone else, and that someone else is trying to rob the plug. And the plug's like, they're trying to see the weed from the plug. Like, they're trying to like see the weed, like literally like hold it, and that's already like fishy ass material. Like, they're not showing no money,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
trying to show weed.
You don't ask to hold
And
that shit.
and the plug is like, oh no, you know they just got the weed from me. They know it's the good shit. And then the plug drives off because they didn't want to make the deal no more. So me and my dude walk off. I'm like, bro, that nigga looks like he's ready to rob him. Next thing you know, the same niggas are behind us. And I already knew what time was. My friend, he was like, oh, I know one of them. I'm like, nigga, that don't matter, bro. I already know what's up. And then they come up behind us like, oh, sell us a .5. And then that went from sell us a .5 to they got my homeboy in the corner. They put it like a little revolver to him. They were like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and everyone you fucking know if you say anything about the da-da-da-da. Over some, I don't even think it was a lot of weed either. It's like, probably like 4 grams.
Oh,
and I was like,
damn.
bro, I was like, fuck. They started tapping his pockets. I'm like, yeah. I was like, I could book off, but I'm not gonna leave my nigga like that. He gonna be, that's some serm ass shit.
That's
so,
some petty shit over 4 grams.
so I'm
like-
glad I had left most of my shit in the car, but they had grabbed I had like an Android at the time, but I wasn't tripping because there was an Android. They had grabbed my fucking Louis hat, and then like after that, I called up some of my people, and I had found out where they stay at, where they be at. I found out they stay in the Moreno side of West Tampa. They be in that some little park. But I'm like, nah, that's some broke boy shit. I'm not gonna. He probably need that little That little shit.
For
Then I
real.
found out that nigga, he has like that nigga is like some nigga that I know cousin, and then that nigga he tried to lick on me. Actually, like not so long ago, when I was in West Tampa, he's like, "Yo, you got that shit on you?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, you know I got it on you." I mean, I'm like, "You know I got it on me." He's like, "You want to trade?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't trying to trade, bro. I gotta go. I got some people waiting for me in the corner." I was bullshitting. There was no one in the corner, but I did have that shit on me. I was not trying to do no trade though, cause trade to me is, oh yeah, let me see your shit. Now I have 2 shits and you're strapless. And nigga, you got a problem? Say something. Like, no. Had some big ass problem with him. I mean, they ain't gonna do shit with me, cause they know how I'm rocking. Like,
he probably needs it.
Yeah, my mom was actually
You
on
really
there.
gonna set it up or what? It's not that hard to do it? It's not that hard to get a bank account?
it's hard to keep one.
For real?
It's not hard to get one, but it's hard to keep one.
Well, I mean, you just need like a job kinda, huh?
You need
Somewhere
to not
income?
have, what is it, overdraft. So you can't be a cent over. You have to make payments for
A cent
it.
over? Like you can't be like, in a drought, you mean?
Yes, basically, that. I guess that's what you all call it over there.
Or like, shit, I don't even know what it's called, bro. Like, just like fucking, just like don't be like negative in your account or what?
Yeah. Cause then they'll hit you with fees. And then some shit like that. I don't know, there's a bunch of shit. Like, and then if you get, like you said, like the Mikey situation, like, you know, weird activity like that, they'll close your account completely.
Yeah.
And then that shit, I mean, that shit sucks.
Mike was saying that they thought it was him, like they thought he was just like trying to play the system. Which I don't see why they would think that shit.
I mean, I know hella niggas that do fraud swiftly. But
Yeah, exactly.
I know a nigga, he be buying like iPhones and then flipping them with the fucking fraud money. I know another nigga, he fucking puts that shit into like houses and then like real estate and shit like that, and he really makes fat money.
Swear.
Apparently they caught a motherfucker in Detroit with like some guns he wasn't supposed to have, like legally and shit. So they arrested him, and my mom got on the jury for the case. And he was guilty, definitely. He had the guns and shit, but the cops just fucked him up and stomped all over his rights.
What?
So he got off scot-free. They acquitted him. Motherfucker got so lucky.
Well, yes, why?
And you know, you can't be tried twice for the same crime, so he has those
She's killing
guns
everybody
forever
but
now.
us?
That is right.
Yeah, I am. I'm starving.
Bro, Sam, I'm starving. I'm about to eat something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off, actually. I'll see you guys.
I'm gonna add you
bro.
real quick, cause you seem pretty cool.
Alright, bet.
Hey there.
Epic.
Oh.
Hey, hey! Shit. I was like going to the leave game button, and I see like the corner of my screen just aiming.
Alright then, yeah, bro, I'll hit you up on Instagram for sure.
Alright, bet. Let me accept that friend request. Or I'll see you guys.
Alright, bro. Yeah, wait, I'm gonna just be in the lobby. Cause nigga, I'm so tired, bro, okay?
Yeah, same. I never fucked a bitch with freckles in her face, like a fat amount of freckles. I'm thinking about it. Like, this bitch is.
I like those. Freckles are nice. I'm gonna go back to the thing.
Bet.
Hey, one of my dudes from Ballistic, one of my ex-claymates just gifted me the Rocket Out emote.
No way.
Yeah, I got that shit, dog.
What? That's insane.
I've been wanting this since it came out.
Bro, I have nothing, so I'm fucking just like a bum. I had like a bunch of. I had like the fucking the llama bell. That was my favorite.
Yeah, I got some people coming over on Saturday because my birthday was Monday, and if I get any like money or anything, I'm gonna cop this Jordan set real quick. These skins are fucking
Honestly,
nice.
bro, they are.
Facts.
Like I have like no interest in like fancy clothes, like anything like that, but these fucking skins are just nice.
Yeah, they are. I like
Especially
the
the fucking
female.
girl. Exactly.
Yeah, I like. Which one's your favorite? I like the black and red one. I mean, the white and red one. That's my favorite.
I like the black one. That's like the black, white, and gray.
Oh yeah, that was alright. The pink one's super fire.
Yeah. On the
Just the
dude,
pink one.
the
I don't like
best
how
one-
you can't see the Jordan sign that good on the pink bits.
Oh yeah, you can't do the Jordan, right?
But the yellow one, that's just fire.
Yeah, I like.
bro.
I
Show
feel like the yellow
fire
one's the
shoes.
most, cause the logo for the yellow is so bold.
Yeah, it is honestly. And I feel like yeah, that one's super dude nice.
Yeah. Like the dude's pretty nice too. He has like a chain on his hip and shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
pretty-
I honestly like the
should've been like a
skateboard back
Jordan-
ones.
I haven't gotten a skateboard yet because I haven't played since the last day of the John Wick event.
Oh shit.
Bro, I'm so mad I don't have the John Wick like backpack. Or,
Bro, I
mean,
wanted the backpack so fucking bad.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bought him and I got the coin, but I didn't get the glider, which is fucking
Bro.
awful because I have every single umbrella Founders to season 9 except that one.
Wait, you have the Founders one? You have what's it
I
called?
have Founders season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, season 8, season 9. Oh, and I have Save the World.
Isn't that the
Oh.
Founders one?
Yeah, the Founders umbrella you get from winning a game while having Save the World.
Yes, sir. I have
Which
the Founders. I
the
need to
only
save the
reason
world, buddy.
Yeah, the only reason I like, it's like, the only reason I have Saved the World is because if I want, like, a skin, like the skin I'm rocking right now, Velocity, I bought the Battle Pass and I was 100 V-Bucks off, so I hopped on Save the World, did some challenges, and copped it.
In fact, that's literally the only reason I play it, bro. That shit pays for itself.
Exactly. I mean, I bought 3 Battle Passes with it, I bought the, Beef Boss skin with it.
Yeah, same. I know damn well I bought a battle pass. I think I bought this battle pass with it.
Yeah, but damn, it's fucking 11 o'clock where I live, and I got to school tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah, I have to wake up at fucking 6 and fucking leave to go to work.
yeah, I wake up at 6. What are you working? I'm just curious. Like, what's your job?
I'm gonna start at this like stoning place. They like cut countertops, like you know the granite
Oh,
countertops. I'm
yeah,
gonna start doing
yeah.
that. That shit pays healthy.
That shit pays, yeah. I
Are
want
you
to be
about to do that every day or what? Young boy?
I'm gonna see what's up with it. I'm gonna try to be in there as much as I fucking can, cause my
Yeah.
nigga said he'd be making like 2 bands like in a week, and I'm just
Exactly,
like,
but those under the table jobs pay you good, but nigga, you better bust out ass. You have to
I'm
bust
kinda
out
blessed.
ass.
What?
Yeah, I want to be a detective when I'm older. That's
Bro, that was my childhood, and then it went to like but like what I really want, I want to be a firefighter, low key.
So I honestly want to be like a fucking. I want to work like. I want to be like a forensic scientist or some shit.
Yeah, I
bro.
want to.
That
I want to
shit
do
was
some
cool,
thrilling
bro.
ass
Yeah.
shit. That shit's dope. That's
I
what my
want to
sister
be an
wants to do.
astronaut for a while,
Whoa.
but like
Send your ass to
one
the
thing that I
moon.
don't like about me is that I think really fucking deeply for my age. Like I'm going through like an existential crisis at the age of 14, and that is not healthy. But I'm like I like it came to me that like I'm gonna have to live alone on some planet like millions of light years away from my family, rot away and die alone without anyone to come for me.
No one knowing you
And
And then
died.
and I was like, nah.
Yeah, that's scary.
Bro.
Like,
And
imagine
then,
being
like,
on the
wait-
moon and just knowing you're the only motherfucker there.
Exactly.
real.
And then I wanted to be a like I mean I still do want to be a detective, but even that's kind of fucking scary because to be a detective you kind of have to start as like a police officer and work your way up. And if I'm a
Yeah.
police officer, I'm gonna like put my life on the line just to get shit on by the people I'm like, you know, putting my life on the line to protect.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, being a cop's a big tough job. Which like, you know,
Honestly, bro,
there's
the,
like
the,
you can
what you say? No, you go ahead, bro.
which of course there are, you know, there are definitely cops that are like
I heard they make like 20
just-
an hour, which
just
is
like,
okay.
shoot black people, but like that's not.
All of
It's
them.
like it's the few cops that are like that that give all the good cops a bad rap.
For real.
Like my.
I don't like cops, to be honest.
Yeah, I run from cops. Like,
Well, I mean, with
I
the
fucking
stories
flip
y'all
them
just
off
told
every
me,
time I
of
see
course you
them.
guys don't like cops. Like
For real.
my
They're not cop friendly.
they be like,
one of
can
my
I
science
have a little
teachers.
quick chat with you? I be taking off on they ass. I be hitting fences. I remember, bro. They try to stop me in the corner. I was fucking walking from my friend's house. They thought like I was doing some fucking,
What is that?
I don't know, some weird ass shit. They're like, can I talk to you real quick? I'm like, yeah. I fucking turn around so fucking fast and I just hit this fucking fence. I jumped this fence like I didn't have to touch the fucking fence at all. I just like literally leaped over that hole. And there was a dog right there and that dog started chasing me. And then the owner was in the fucking front of the house and he looked at me funny as fuck when I just jumped that fence. I was like, oh hell, I don't play with police, bro. I hate because I had got set up.
My science teacher's dad used to be a cop, and she said that one night her dad came home covered in blood, and she asked what the fuck happened. He wouldn't say anything. Turns out this nasty ass car crash happened, and the door like fucking gutted this dude. So like this officer is in the ambulance laying on top of this dude and literally holding his fucking intestines in.
What?
As they go to the hospital. Like his insides were all over the fucking place, and this cop was just stuffing him in there. And then he made it out alive and ended up being the mayor's son. He got all sorts of like shit over it.
Bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I definitely gotta hop off. I'll see you guys.
Alright then, bro. Stay up. Young blood, nigga. One time I was at a party, bro, and the police showed up, like deep, nigga. There was like hella police, and nigga, everybody in the party was just hitting the cuts, nigga. And then fucking nigga, everybody was in the cuts, bro. And then nigga, me, Xavier, my brother, nigga, we were like just taking off, bro. And bro, tell me why, nigga. I ran into some nigga's backyard, nigga. He comes outside, whips out his shotgun, nigga, and he said, "Get the fuck out of my property, nigga." Oh my god, you don't know how fast I took off, bro.
I would've hit the guy so bad.
Nigga, there was a bitch, like, she was, like, right there with me. She was like, help me, help me. I said, hell no. I took off, bitch. I said, fuck you, ho. And then, nigga, like, but she went to my school, and that bitch just, like, hated my life after that. Cause, like, I straight left her, nigga. I said, fuck you, ho. I don't know you like that. Like, she just hated my shit. Hell yeah, boy, you gotta wake up early tomorrow. What time is it in Florida right now?
It's 11. You gotta wake up like in a few hours.
You gotta go to sleep.
Hell yeah, I'll fuck with you tomorrow though.
Alright then, bro. Yes, sir.
Well, I'll see when, but you know, I'll text you if anything.
Yes, sir.
Alright.